let us recall. So we were in last class we have got ourselves introduced to a concept of moment of a force. Do you remember that, Sakshi?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm just going to recall that. So let us say there is a body which is marked in a blue color here, and the moment I draw a body of this fashion, what I mean is its shape and size is immaterial to me. It can be anything. It can be a bicycle wheel, it can be a tabletop, it can be a wall, it can be a building, bridge, anything. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And there is a point A at which there is a force P bar acting. That P bar I have shown here with a blue arrow. And now I am interested in knowing what is the effect of this force P bar which is applied at A at some other point on the body, let us say B. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So we are trying to find out what is the effect of this force P bar at point B. So we saw that I took an example of two-wheeler kick, and I explained you this force at P acting at A has twofold effect at B. At point B, this force is experienced as it is. So point B will experience this force P bar as it is. Sakshi?
Yes, sir.
And in addition to that, due to this force P bar, there will be a tendency of rotation about point B. और वो tendency हमने कैसे envisage की और how did we understand that? So I asked you to hold the body, of course, in mind with fingers at B. Are you with me? So we are
Yes.
pinching the body at B, and imagine that the body is free from any other support, and you are applying force P bar here. So how does the body rotate about point B due to this P? Imagine that you are holding it at B. So it is but obvious that the body is going to rotate in this sense here. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
So about point two tendencies. One is tendency of translation under this P bar, and there is another tendency, that is tendency of rotation, and that rotation occurs due to something called as moment of a force. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So we have cause and effect pair in our mind. If there is a force, there is a tendency of translation in the direction of the force. If there is a moment of a force, it causes rotation of the body. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You used to call this as a torque, but we are not going to use the word torque in throughout our discussions. We are going to call it either a moment of a force or a moment of couple. Moment of couple of forces we have not yet studied. I am recalling the concept of moment of a force. And in scalar notation, how do I write the magnitude and direction of this moment of a force? So उसके लिए क्या करना है? I have told you the procedure. You extend line of action of P, which I have done in blue dotted line. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And then जिस पॉइंट के यहाँ पे मोमेंट आपको कैलकुलेट करना है, फ्रॉम दैट पॉइंट drop a perpendicular on this line of action of force, and perpendicular distance is d, then the magnitude of moment of a force is going to be equal to P into d by definition. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, tendency of rotation about point B due to point force P bar acting at point A is going to be due to moment of magnitude P into D. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what is its sense or direction? So direction here is shown anti-clockwise. So at point B, due to this force, there is a tendency of anti-clockwise rotation. Do you agree with me? Yes, Sakshi?
Yes, sir.
Are you with me? Yes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, we have shown the direction in anti-clockwise way. Anti-clockwise matlab the minute and hour hand of the clock जिस direction होता है उसके opposite direction में घूमना, ये moment की rotation की tendency. So this is anti-clockwise direction. Now, this all is scalar form. I have written down its direction, but that too because this distance d and this force p did lie in the, are you with me? तो ये लिख पाया.
Yes.
Let me call this as x-axis. Let me call this as y-axis. Coming out of the plane towards you is z-axis. And then we made certain observations. Those remarks I am going to reiterate for clarity. So moment of a force changes in magnitude and or direction if we change the point where we calculate the moment. For example, if I change this point B to some other point C, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Then what is the moment experienced by force, moment of force B experienced at point C? So at point C, what do we experience? We experience a tendency of translation due to this P bar. So that P bar as it is. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
In addition to that, there is a tendency of rotation. In what direction this rotation occurs? So उसके लिए हमें क्या करना है? We have to imagine in our mind that we are holding the body at C and we are allowing it to rotate freely, but we are holding it. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And then this force कौन से डायरेक्शन में इस बॉडी को घुमाएगा और इन विच डायरेक्शन रोटेशन occur due to this force p bar at point C. If you are holding the body only at C, it occurs in this direction. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Okay. So this moment of a force P at point C is still in anti-clockwise direction. But what is its magnitude? So for magnitude, what do I have to do? I have to drop a perpendicular on line of action of this force P. And I'm going to call this distance as d1. Happy?
Yes.
So what is the magnitude of this moment? P into d1. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Is the magnitude different than
Yes.
magnitude of moment of force at B? Yes. So therefore, what we have to say? Moment of a force changes in magnitude if we change the point where we are calculating the moment. Magnitude का रूप हो गया. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And now let us. We have done the last class, but let us do it once because it is important concept. And now let me say that I have considered this point D here, and I want to know what is the moment of this force P at point D. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So क्या करना है अभी? In your mind, hold the body at D. This P के वजह से यहाँ पे P as it is transfer होगा. So P तो वैसे के वैसे रहेगा. The point D will experience a tendency of translation under the action of this P. And it will also experience the tendency of rotation. तो रोटेशन किस डायरेक्शन में होने वाला है? देख के बताओ. You are holding the body at D. So this P is going to cause what kind of rotation at D? कौन से डायरेक्शन में? Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise.
How?
It's
You are holding
clockwise.
the body. You are holding the body at D. P is present here. Won't it cause this to turn in this fashion?
Yes.
हाँ, तो ये कौन सा है? Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
How do minute and hour hands move? They move in clockwise direction.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, they move जिस direction में वो move होते हैं उस direction में ये rotation की tendency है. So it is clockwise.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, जो लोगों ने एंटी क्लॉकवाइज बोला, क्या उनको ये पॉइंट क्लियर है? नहीं तो आई विल शो इट विथ माय वीडियो ऑन. इज इट क्लियर?
Sir, clear.
Clear. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to do a thought experiment. You have to hold the body at point D where you want to calculate the tendency of rotation due to P bar. And then in mind imagine this P bar, how does it rotate the body about that point? In this particular case, it is not very hard to imagine that it is going to rotate it in clockwise direction. So we wrote the direction of movement of P at point D as clockwise. And what is the magnitude of that movement under which this rotation is going to occur? So for that, what do I have to do? I have to draw a perpendicular on line of action of force, and I'm going to call this distance as d2. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So what is the magnitude of moment P into d2? तो देखो यहाँ पे the magnitude also has changed in comparison with moment of P at point C and B, and its sense or direction also has changed. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Now, if I make d2 equal to d1, so magnitude of moment at point C and point D will be equal, but sense will be opposite. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
So remark को carefully पढ़ो. Each and every syllable, each and every line here has a meaning. Moment of a force changes in magnitude and slash or. तो या तो दोनों में change होगा या तो किसी एक में change होगा. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
If we change the point where we calculate the moment. This is our first observation. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Now let us make the second observation. If I consider any point along the line of action of force, then what is the perpendicular? यहाँ से अगर मुझे line of action पे perpendicular draw करना है, तो zero distance आएगा. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, along this, you can do the third experiment. You can hold the body here. As line of action of force is going to pass through that point, it is not going to cause any tendency of rotation. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So no tendency of rotation, no moment experienced. So tendency of translation plus rotation exists at all points lying outside the line of action of force. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
But due to this force, along at all points, on line of action of force, line of action of P bar, there is only translation. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
And as there is no rotation, so I know rotation is the effect of moment of force. So moment of force P bar at all points, this is the sign for all, reverse A. So at all points on line of action. So I am going to call it as LOA. This is short form of line of action. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So moment of P at all points on line of action of P is 0. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
This is the observation. So these are the remarks that we make. And now we are going to make one more remark and then we are going to proceed to moment of couple of forces. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So one more remark. It is a corollary of this, or it is slightly a modified version of this, but you need to know that in this terms. So therefore I am making that remark for completeness. Imagine that force P bar is acting on a body at point A. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And I ask you to replace this force P bar by something at point B such that whatever you replace this P bar with has the same effect not only at A but on all points of the body as P bar alone had. Are you with me? मतलब क्या करना है? In simple language, I am going to remove this P bar acting on body at point A and I am going to ask myself a question. अब मैं B पे ऐसी क्या चीजें लगाऊं so that the effect of whatever we place at B is same at all points on the body as P bar had. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, तो उसको हम बोलते हैं I have to, if I were to remove this P bar, that means this P bar is removed from here. And I have to apply something at B. So what all should I apply? I should apply this P bar as it is. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And in addition to that, 1 minute. So at point B, I need to apply P bar as it is. Happy?
Yes, sir.
And in addition to that, I have to apply moment of force P bar at B. So what is that moment? Can you tell me? It is P into D. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
And is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? Imagine you are holding the body at B. Due to this P, what kind of rotation are you going to experience? Like this.
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise. And what is the magnitude? Magnitude is P into D. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So अब जरा देखो क्या रिमार्क में बोल रहा हूं, इफ I were to remove P bar acting at A, देखो, if I were to remove P bar acting at A and introduce P bar and P into D, this is the moment which is anti-clockwise in nature, at P, effect on all points of the body, including A and B, all points of the body remains unaltered. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So इसको हम बोलते हैं replacing a force P bar at point A by a equivalent force couple system at point B. Are you with me?
Yes.
So ये जो P and P bar PD है, इसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? Equivalent force couple system. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Couple का मतलब होता है movement. We will come to that in a while. Force couple system. Happy?
Yes, sir.
So वही बात मैंने कही है ऊपर, but we have said this in a slightly modified way. So I made it as a remark. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Does anyone have any doubt in this? If you have, then you can unmute and ask me the question. Or otherwise, I'm going to proceed to moment due to couple of forces. So I will start drawing a figure here. Meanwhile, I will wait. If anyone has a doubt, unmute and let me know. Moment of couple of forces. Sakshi, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, in the first case, we said moment of a force. So moment of a force का मतलब है we are going to consider only one force here P bar. The moment I say I am going to consider moment of couple of forces, it is but obvious that I am going to consider two forces acting on a body. Are you with me?
Yes.
And are these two forces arbitrary in nature? Definitely not. These two forces have certain characteristics to be satisfied. तो वो characteristics कौन कौन से है वो पहले हम note down करेंगे. Are you with me? Couple का मतलब है two. So we are going to have two forces. Happy?
Yes, sir.
So there are two forces acting on a body. कहाँ पे? Definitely at different points of applications. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
POA का मतलब है point of application. So they are acting at different points of applications. एक ही point पे act होने वाले forces नहीं चलेंगे. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So when I say moment of couple of forces, let's be clear that these two forces are acting at two different points. Let us say this is point A and this is point B. Happy?
Yes.
So if they are acting at two different points of applications, there is one more characteristic, that characteristic that is required, that these 2 points should not lie on line of action of any of the forces. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
For example, I cannot have a force which is directed along AB and another force acting at B directed along AB. ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So therefore दूसरा characteristics क्या है? Line of action of both forces both forces should not be along line joining point of application of those forces. Happy?
Yes, sir.
POAs of those forces. मतलब क्या? If I join points of application of these two forces AB, none of the force should have its line of action along AB. Otherwise, it's gone. We are not going to deal with moment of couple of forces. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There is one more characteristic. So therefore, satisfying this condition, can I draw these forces something like this? This is force acting at A. I am going to call that force as P bar. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
There is one more condition, that magnitudes of these two forces must be equal. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Magnitudes of two forces under consideration must be equal. Under consideration must be equal. That means the other force that I am going to draw at point B must have same magnitude as magnitude of P bar. I am not saying anything about direction. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Let us write down the fourth condition. Line of action of those two forces must be parallel. Line of actions, LOAs of two forces must be parallel. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
मतलब यहाँ पे अगर जो फोर्स एक्ट होने वाला है, that must lie along this line, must lie parallel to this line. Its line of action must be parallel to this line. So I am going to draw a line parallel to line of action of P bar through B. Are you with me?
Yes.
So line of action of second force must lie along this blue dotted line. Happy?
Yes, sir.
And there is one more condition. These two forces must be anti-parallel. Anti-parallel का मतलब क्या है? If one of the force is directed upwards, another force must be directed downwards. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So what are the conditions that we are saying here? There are two forces, P bar and Q bar. Their point of applications are different. Line of action of both the forces does not lie along the line joining their points of applications, that is line AB here. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
The third condition, magnitudes of two forces must be same. So I must have magnitude of P bar equal to magnitude of Q bar. Happy?
Yes.
Next condition, line of actions of these two forces must be parallel and they must be anti-parallel. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So इतना सब करने के बाद how do we define moment of couple of forces? So we are not going to readily give the definition. Instead of that, we are going to perform an experiment. Thought experiment, obviously. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me, if I consider a point somewhere in between lines of actions of these two forces, and if I call this point as C, and now I am going to ask you the question, what is the effect of these two forces at point C? So what is your answer? तो हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? At a time एक force consider करना पड़ेगा, and we will have to convert that force into a force couple system at that point C. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So let us first consider Q bar. Now I am asking a question. Forget about P bar acting at A. There is only Q bar acting at B. What is its effect at point C? So that we have already seen. It is a force couple system. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So this Q bar as it is. So if I were to replace this Q bar at B by something at C, I have to apply Q bar as it is at point C. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
And I have to apply a moment. Now, how do I calculate that moment's direction? How do I know its direction? तो क्या करना है? Thought experiment. Hold the body at C and see only Q bar is acting on a body at B. What kind of rotation will it produce at C? Tell me, clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
Clockwise. So very good. So I am going to draw that clockwise rotation here. Happy?
Yes,
And
sir.
that must be under what moment? तो उसके लिए हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? I will have to draw a perpendicular. Do you agree with me? On this line of action of force, ये perpendicular draw किया, and I am going to call this distance as d1. Happy?
Yes, sir.
So what is the effect of Q at C? Effect of Q at C is twofold. One is the Q as it is, and we are going to have movement of magnitude P into Q into d1. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Q into d1. And what is the nature of that moment? Nature of that moment is clockwise. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us look at what is the effect of P bar at C. So what can be the effect of P bar at C? Tell me. What should I do?
Draw P bar and then add its momentum.
Not momentum.
Sorry, moment.
Momentum is
Sorry.
moment. Moment. Yeah. So just give me a second. I will rearrange this. So this moment, just give me a second. What is the magnitude of this moment? P into d1. That I will write somewhere here. P into d1. Happy?
Yes.
Somebody is sending me, Akshat, don't send annotation request. I am not going to accept it. Now, at point A, we have P bar. What is its effect at C? Its effect at C is P bar as it is. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So I am going to draw this P bar as it is. And what kind of movement does it introduce at C? Clockwise or anti-clockwise? Yeah, so we have to hold the body at C and we have to look at what P bar is going to do. It is going to rotate this in clockwise manner. You agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So I am going to draw that moment. What is the magnitude of that moment? So to know the magnitude of that moment, I will have to drop a perpendicular on line of action of P bar. I will have to call that distance as d2 and that magnitude will be P into d2. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Now, what can you say about d1 and d2? Are they parallel? Yes, they are along the same line because you are drawing the perpendiculars from point C on two parallel lines. P bar and Q bar have their lines of actions parallel. Do you agree with me? So therefore D1 and D2, somebody said rightly, are collinear. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, what is the effect of this pair of forces? Pair of forces P bar and Q bar at point C. So at point C अगर मैं इफेक्ट देखूंगा इसको मैं एक बार और zoom करके आपको दिखाता हूँ. At point C, what is the effect? You have P bar acting like this. Happy? You have Q bar acting like this. Now, what can you say about magnitudes and P bar, magnitudes of P bar and Q bar? They are equal. So therefore, the net force acting at point C is 0. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Net force is
Yes,
0.
sir.
Matlab, point C is not going to translate at all. The tendency of translation has been balanced by equal and opposite forces. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So this point doesn't translate. No translation. Because translation is the effect of force, rotation is the effect of moment. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And now this point C also experiences a moment. कितना moment experience करेगा वो? P. Both moments are clockwise. So can I add their magnitudes? Yes. So can I write it as P into D1, P into D2, sorry, plus Q into D1. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And how much is P into D1 plus Q in P into D2 plus Q into D1? Now, P is the magnitude of P bar, Q is the magnitude of Q bar. We know that these magnitudes are same. So therefore, I can write down magnitude of any of the forces. Let us say P multiplied by distance D1 plus D2. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
But what is D1 plus D2? D1 plus D2 is nothing but perpendicular distance between the lines of actions of force. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So can I call this distance as D? Yes, it is the perpendicular distance between lines of actions of these two forces. Happy?
Yes, sir.
So can I call it as P into D? And what is the nature? It is clockwise. Happy?
Yes, sir.
So this moment is called as moment of couple of forces because the moment is consequence of two equal and opposite forces acting at two different points of applications. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So this P into D clockwise, we call it as moment of couple of forces. Couple of forces. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Observation. Is this moment accompanied by any net force? No. So there is no tendency of translation, but there is a tendency of clockwise rotation. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So at point C, can I say this body experiences pure rotational tendency? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
There is no translation accompanying it because P bar and Q bar have balanced themselves. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Great. Now we are going to extend this thought experiment for deep insight into this moment of couple of forces. Now instead of considering point C within the line of action of forces, now you can imagine that this point C can be anywhere within the line of action of these two forces and you are going to derive the same result. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
तो ये तो हमें समझा. This point C is any arbitrarily chosen point between lines of actions of these forces. You pick up any point in that zone and it is going to experience only tendency of pure rotation under the moment, which is moment of couple of forces of magnitude P into D and of clockwise nature. Happy?
Yes, sir.
तो ये जोन तो क्लियर हो गया. ये जो बीच वाला सारा जोन है उसमें से आप कोई भी पॉइंट पिकअप कर लो. You are going to experience a tendency of pure rotation. Happy?
Yes, sir.
And now we are going to do few quick exercises. अब इतना time spend नहीं करेंगे इसके ऊपर. Quickly we are going to do certain things. See, we have force P bar acting at A. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
That I have shown. Then you have force Q bar acting at B. And their lines of actions are parallel. Happy?
Yes.
This is A. And this is B. Now I am going to ask you a question. What is the effect of this couple of forces at point A itself or at any point along the line of action of force P? वहां पे क्या effect है? So let us try to do that. So let me denote this Q bar by blue line. So we will maintain a color code. This is the line of action of Q bar. Now, if I want to find out effect of this P bar and Q bar at A, what should I do? So let me find out what is the effect of P bar at A. As the line of action of P bar passes through A, it is not going to produce any moment at A. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, what is the effect of P bar at A? P bar itself. There is no moment. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the effect of Q bar at A? So Q bar का इफेक्ट A पे देखते हैं. So right now, point under consideration is A. What is the effect of Q bar at A? तो क्या करना पड़ेगा? I will have to shift this Q bar as it is. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
And now imagine you are holding the body at point A. What kind of movement does Q bar produce at A? Tell me.
Clockwise?
Clockwise. So it is also going to produce a clockwise movement. And what will be the magnitude of that movement? So from B, I will have to drop a perpendicular on line of action of P. Happy?
Yes, sir.
And what is this perpendicular distance? It is nothing but the perpendicular distance between these two parallel lines. And that distance is D. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So what is this moment? Is it Q into D? Which will also be equal to P into D because magnitudes of P and Q are same. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So what all is experienced at point A? Because of these forces P bar and Q bar. So you are going to have force P bar. Then you are going to have force Q bar. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And then you are going to have a moment which is clockwise in nature and of magnitude P into D. Now, P bar and Q bar के magnitude same होने के कारण we are not going to experience any net force at A. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So at A also you are going to experience only moment of couple of forces. Are you with me?
Yes.
Moment of couple of forces. See, moment of P is 0. That's okay. But you have calculated it. P into 0 is 0 plus Q into D is the addition of moment of two forces at point A. So we still call it as moment of couple of forces. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Couple of forces. Under which point A will experience tendency of pure rotation. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Because translation is balanced by equal and opposite P bar and Q bar. Happy?
Yes.
So to our surprise, whether you consider point in between the lines of action of force or whether you consider points along the line of action of P bar, both places you have only tendency of pure rotation under the moment which has equal magnitude and sense P into D clockwise. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
चाहे point C हो चाहे point A हो, you are going to experience only pure rotation and that too under moment clockwise of magnitude P into D. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Can you extend this argument at point B? You will be easily able to prove that it is going to the effect of these two forces at B as well is same. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
We will quickly do that. कैसे करेंगे? What is the effect of this P bar at B? P bar as it is and P into D clockwise. Happy?
Yes, sir.
So even at point B, if I consider point B, what are you going to experience? You are going to experience this P bar and then you are going to have Q bar already sitting there. And what is the moment tendency? You hold the body at B due to P bar. It is going to experience clockwise rotation. So you are still going to experience rotation. What is the magnitude of that rotation? P into D. This is couple moment. This is also called as couple moment or moment of couple of forces. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Couple moment. So therefore, at point B as well, we are going to have a tendency of pure rotation. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Pure rotation of under what moment? Under moment P into D clockwise. So therefore, it doesn't matter if you are considering points along line of action of P bar or line of action of Q bar or any point in between their lines of actions. The effect is same. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Now we are going to venture outside the line of action. We are going to spend some time here because I want these concepts to be absolutely clear. Are you with me? Sakshi, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now we are going to consider effect of this pair of forces which satisfy certain characteristics which I have written down here. What is their effect on the point which lies outside the line of action of P bar and Q bar? Are you with me?
Sir.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay, great. So this is P bar and this is Q bar. Their lines of actions are parallel. This is point A. This is point B. Happy?
Yes, sir.
And now I'm going to consider a point outside the line of action of, of these forces. So I'm considering point somewhere here. So let me say that this is point D. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
I'm interested in finding out what is the effect of this P bar and Q bar here. So can you tell me what is the effect of P bar? P bar as it is. Happy?
Yes, sir.
And now what kind of movement does this P bar at A cause at D? Tell me. You have to hold the body at D and you have to look at P bar. What kind of movement does it cause? What kind of rotation does it cause? Anti-clockwise or clockwise? No, I am not able to hear. Anyone else?
Clockwise.
How? That means you are not doing the thought process correctly. Hold the body at D and this is P bar. Won't it cause rotation of this sense? अच्छा जिसने clockwise बोला था वो बताओ. Are you able to imagine that?
No, sir.
No. So imagine that you are holding the body at D. Forget about this P. Forget about everything else. Forget about this P bar. Forget about this. Don't look below this point. Forget about this. Nothing is there. Only force is acting at it. Can you unmute? जिसने question पूछा था वो unmute कर सकता है?
Yes.
What is your name?
Pranav.
Okay, Pranav. So now forget about anything else acting on a body. Imagine that force P bar is acting at A. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Now hold the body in your fingers at D. Of course, in mind. Are you able to imagine that?
Yes.
Now, due to this P which is acting at A, what kind of rotation will you experience? Won't it be in this fashion?
Yes, yes.
Now, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, therefore, this P causes a anti-clockwise rotation. This direction is anti-clockwise. Pranav, I hope I'm clear.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't just say, yes, I am ready to explain 1,000 times using 1,000 ways. Make sure
Means
that
it
you have
pivoted in D.
No, that's what I said. We are calculating the moment at D. So therefore, then you are going to forget about everything else. You are going to consider only P acting at A and point D. Nothing else is there. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the trick. So forget about all other details given on the body. Nothing. You have to only consider P bar acting at A and point D. You are calculating moment at point D. D for dog, not B. Are you with me? Pranav. Yeah.
Yes, understood.
Yes. Okay. So let us go ahead. Sakshi, please come back online. So now this P bar, what is the magnitude of this anti-clockwise moment? So what do I have to do? I have to drop an perpendicular. Happy? Sakshi.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that perpendicular distance, if I call it as D3. So what is the moment? It is P into D3. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Great. Now, tell me, what is the effect of this Q bar? ये P bar तो ऐसे कैसे हमने translate करके रखा है. Are you with me? What is the effect of this Q bar at D? So this Q bar will be translated as it is. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Q bar. And now tell me, this q bar produces what kind of moment at D? So forget about all other details. Forget about P bar, Q bar shown, everything. Only consider Q bar acting at B and hold the body at D. What kind of rotation that Q bar is going to produce?
Clockwise.
Clockwise. And that clockwise rotation has a magnitude of how much? That moment has a magnitude of how much? So I will have to drop a perpendicular from D. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
On line of action of q bar, but it is going to be a line along d3. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
I will call this total distance, this perpendicular distance, as d4. Happy?
Yes, sir.
So what is the magnitude of this clockwise movement? P into d4. Happy?
So Q into D4.
Yeah, q and p are equal, no?
Yeah, yes,
Anyway,
sir.
that's fine. So let me write it as q into d4. Happy?
Yes, sir.
So what is the effect at point D? So at point D, due to this pair of forces, you have P bar, you have Q bar. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And you have a movement of contrary nature. So how do you sum them? उनका sum आप कैसे करोगे? So magnitude wise जो movement greater है उसका sign आने वाला है. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
So magnitude wise कौन सा movement greater है? Is P into D3 is greater or Q into D4 is greater? P and Q are equal, and D4 is definitely greater than D3.
Q into
Do you agree
D4.
with me? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So I will say that the net moment is going to be clockwise. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
And how much is that net moment? Q into D4
D3
clockwise
minus
minus P
Minus
into
P.
D3 anti-clockwise. Net moment is going to be clockwise. So now Q is equal to P. So can I write it as P into D4 minus D3?
Yes, sir.
What is D4 minus D3? D4 minus D3 is nothing but D. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
So is it P into D?
Yes, sir.
So to my surprise, even for a point which lies outside the line of action of these two forces, I get translation tendency balanced. So there is no translation. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And there is going to be pure rotation. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So no translation, pure rotation, and under the moment of same nature and same magnitude as it was at points B, A, and any point in between the lines of actions of force. Happy?
Yes, sir.
So now you consider any point on this side of line of action of force q bar. You can derive in principle the same thing. Do you agree with me?
Sir.
Are you with me?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So what is the take home message? Take home message is this. If there are two forces acting on a body which satisfy these conditions, then moment of couple of forces or a couple moment produced by that pair does not produce translation on any point of the body. No translation at all. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So what is the effect of moment of two forces or couple moment? Whenever there is a couple moment, there is no translation anywhere on the body. I am not talking about the point of applications of these two forces. No, you pick any point on the body, there is no tendency of translation at all. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
First thing. Second thing, there is pure rotation at all points on the body. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Pure rotation at all points on the body. And to add more to it, this rotation occurs under the couple moment which has same magnitude and same sense at all points of the body. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Same magnitude. So this rotation occurs under the couple moment with same magnitude and same sense. at all points of the body. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Isn't it strikingly different than moment of a force? देखो, moment of a force did change either in direction or in magnitude or in both when you change the point where you are calculating the moment. Happy?
Yes.
If you consider moment of a force, along the line of action of force, the moment was zero, and therefore those points which were along the line of action of force on the body experienced pure translation. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
All other points which are off the line of action of force did experience translation as well as rotation. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
And what is on the contrary, moment of couple of forces introduces pure rotation at all points on the body under the magnitude of same moment and same direction. Under the moment having same magnitude and direction. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
I am going to demonstrate this through a video. Just give me a second. Am I visible? Is my video visible?
Yes,
Sakshi,
sir. Yes, sir, it is.
is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Now, देखो, moment of a force. I am applying only one force here. क्या हुआ? Translation as well as rotation. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
And now moment of couple of forces. Pure rotation. Are you with
Yes, sir.
me?
Yes.
So therefore, moment of couple of forces causes pure rotation on all points of the body without translation, whereas movement of a force causes both in general, translation as well as rotation. However, along the line of action, you will experience pure translation. Happy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, one more thing. From this moment of couple of forces, we have proved a principle, something called as transposition of a couple moment. A couple moment can be transposed anywhere in its plane and still has same effect on all points of the body. That means, जरा यहाँ पे ध्यान दो, are you able to see this mobile?
Yes, sir.
Now I am applying a upward force here and equal and opposite but downward force here. So what kind of rotation did this mobile experience? It did experience a clockwise rotation. Do you agree with me? Are
Yes,
you with
sir.
me? हाँ,
Yes, sir.
देखो, ये फोर्स के वजह से कौन सा रोटेशन हुआ? क्लॉकवाइज रोटेशन. Now, instead of applying these forces here, if I apply them somewhere else, for example, I applied them at this point. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Are they going to cause the same effect? Yes. If I apply
Yes,
them
sir.
here and here, are they going to cause same effect? Yes. As long as the couple moment is of same magnitude, it is going to cause same effect. So therefore, a couple moment can be transposed anywhere in its plane and it still has the same effect on the body. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I will stop the video. Let us go back. So, what is that required remarks? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Couple moment has same effect on all points of the body. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Points of body. And that effect is pure rotation. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And couple moment therefore can be transposed. Couple moment can be transposed anywhere in its plane. Anywhere in its plane without altering its effect on all points of body. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
On all points of. So we have now witnessed two distinctly different concepts. One is moment of a force, and second one is moment of couple of forces, which is called as couple moment. This couple moment you are acquainted to call it as a torque, but we don't say that because the word torque does not give us the idea of all these things. Whereas whenever you say couple moment, it immediately strikes to us that there are two equal and opposite forces. They are going to balance the tendency of translation, and it can be transposed anywhere in its plane, and it is going to produce only rotation. ये सब चीजें couple moment word से समझ में आती है. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, we are going to strictly use the word couple moment or moment of couple of forces. Torque, never. So with this, we close today's class. And in tomorrow's class, we are going to look at vector definitions or vector uh, representations of moment of a force and moment of couple of forces. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
And we are going to solve problems based on these concepts. So I will now stop recording.